Good morning, students. Today we're going to explore a new music creation app that does not require you to download anything. It's not found just on your iPad, but you can find it online. You can get at it with any device. It's called Chrome Music Lab. I want to take a little bit of time and just walk you through it so you can do some exploring of your own. Now, either you can go to the activity link and click directly on the link, or you can do a search for it, Chrome Music Lab. When you get there, it's going to look something like this. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of different options for you to start exploring. I'm just going to go through and jump around by topic. First of all, there are a number of science of sound activities that you can do here. The first one is Spectrogram, and this one's kind of fun because when you go into it, it shows you the sounds that you create. So as I go in here, I can pick a specific instrument and I can hit play. And it shows you just what that would look like on a spectrograph or a trombone. Someone whistling. Now you'll notice right off the bat that they make different wavelengths active when you play. Some of the instruments have something called overtones. So that's why it looks like there's a number of different charts on it. When I look at the flute, for instance, you can see different levels of these overtones in action. But when you whistle, not so many overtones. Another fun science one is called the sound waves. And when you're in here, you can actually play around with watching how sound waves would work as you go up to the higher notes and how much faster they oscillate, or how much slower they move with the lower tones. You can even zoom in into specific ranges as you play the notes. Another science one is the voice spinner. And what this one does is it will record your voice when you tap it. It'll record your voice for as long as you can, and then it'll spin it back at you by adjusting the speed.
Record your voice for as long as you can.
Record your voice for as long as you can. Using all their sales.
Forward and backward. Other fun ones that you can do that'll allow you to explore the science of sound are the harmonics, the oscillators, different oscillator sounds, and then also different string sounds that you can explore on your own. For music theory, music theory sections, for some of my older students, my fifth graders as well have been studying this. We will be some of us will be studying this in the years to come. But you can also take a look at arpeggios and explore what's called the circle of fifths. Minors are in the middle, majors on the outside. And you can play it and keep that pattern going. Another neat one I want you to be aware of is the chords. So just give me a minute to find it for you. Here we go, chords. It will actually build for you a major or a minor chord based on the first note. So that'd be a C major chord for those of you who remember your piano. This would be a G major chord. Minor, notice how it drops the middle note down. Minor versus major. Minor, major. Another good study technique. Now, for the ones I think you're probably going to spend the most time with, take a look at some of these other ones. There's a melody maker and a song maker. And when you go in, you can actually create a song just by plugging in different tones on the grid. There's your higher octave and a lower octave down there. You can also add in rhythm and beat. And then when you go back and you hit play, it plays your creation. Then you can restart it, you can do it over. Now I actually created one for you guys to check out that I'm going to just jump to. If you spend a little bit more time, you can have a more involved song like this one. Now the main thing about this is you select it if you want it active, you deselect it if you want it to go off. So I can change the sound, I can make it more electronic, I can keep the marimba sound, I can change the settings, I can even record with the voice. I can increase or decrease the speed. Have a lot of fun with this when creating your own sound. Don't be afraid to leave areas of silence or pause or rest in your music. Because if you overload this and draw just pictures, it's not going to quite sound like music. My challenge for you with this is see if you can create an actual song or a sound, not just a picture. And then the final two, The final two options that I want you to explore start with this. You can do another additional melody maker here, which is a much easier version of the chord version that we did before. And you can change the sound with that. You can increase the speed. You can also do something called Kandinsky. And this one is more picture-based or drawing-based, where you would draw. And as you draw a picture, it'll show you what that sound will be like. You can change the sound too. And now, for another favorite that I think you guys are going to enjoy is rhythm, as you can see right here. Now what you can do with rhythm is you have a couple of different features, and kind of like the song maker ones, you're going to tap and include and push down different sections to make the sound, and then you hit play. Now I'm going to actually show you one that I created this morning with each of the different levels to give you an idea of what you can do with it. Now it's time for you to go and explore and create your own music using Chrome Music Lab. Have fun.